Does anybody have anything they want to start with?
Still waiting for a baby.
Still waiting for a baby, huh?
Still fucking waiting for a baby. Which is kind of good because that gives my mother-in-law time to get here. She gets here on Wednesday. So it'd be nice to have her around.
She have like
decided.
Oh, okay.
I'm only going to take a week of my paid time off once the baby's born, and then let my mother-in-law stay at home with my wife and help with the baby, so I can go to work. And then when she leaves, I can take my other remaining time off. What?
No, that's funny.
Why is it funny?
I wouldn't want 2 weeks off with my mother-in-law either. With my baby. If I had a baby.
That doesn't bother me at all. Like,
it's alright, you don't have to admit it. We all know.
No, it's just the opportunity to make more money.
Yeah, the opportunity.
And save my time off. My paid
save
time
your
off
sanity. It's fine.
I enjoy my in-laws.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I'm glad. Oh man.
Hey, actually,
okay.
I have something to talk about. I watched. So like before I go to bed, especially on the weekends, I'll usually fall asleep to a random fucking Watch Mojos, those top 20, top 10.
I can't.
Anyways, I found like this one. I was watching this one last night. It was about, I think it was top 20 times game developers trolled people who cheated, who would like cheat in their video game. And like, I'm not sure if you knew about this, but I watched, they were talking about The Witcher 3, how you could, I guess, kill cows constantly over and over and over again to farm gold.
You could break the economy of the game.
Yeah,
in White Orchard, yes.
So they added this beast that just keeps coming and doesn't stop until you die.
Yeah, if you kill all the cows and then you meditate and you kill them again, after you do that one time, a chort that has an unlimited level cap will come out and fucking murder your ass. It's pretty funny.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, when the game first came out, people were just killing those cows right there, endlessly, over and over and over again, and just breaking the game, the economy, and just having basically unlimited money. Because they would just kill them, steal their skins, and then sell them, and then meditate for like 2 days, and do it again.
Not that I would have ever thought to have done that, but now I know not to do it.
Yeah, I would. On your second playthrough, I would, or what you could do, you could just save and try it, and then see what happens, and then just reload the other save.
Too bad you can't have like an unmodified original version of the game, like pre-update. Short.
I'm sure there's something out there where you could probably remove it, but it's funny. You could go other places and kill cows and shit. It's just right there at the beginning of the game. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Guess I'll stall for a minute as Jake has disappeared in the middle of his spiel. I don't know what other games he was going to list. All right, he's back. He's sitting back down now, narrating. He's putting his headset on. He's now looks like he's unmuting, possibly, maybe. He's scooting his chair up. Okay, now he's back.
Sorry,
do you have any,
to watch a toddler.
Do you have any other games that you wanted to mention that you thought was funny? I didn't want to move on and then have to go back. I didn't know how long you were going to be gone.
That was the only one I thought of that I wanted to keep track of and talk about.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Did you guys do anything cool this weekend, I guess?
Watched a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watched some football. That was nice.
Yes, football's back, baby. We won't stay on that too long because I went on a football's back spiel during the sportscast. So
I woke up at 10 on Saturday so I could run to the store, grab beer because I had none, and then make it back in time to watch Notre Dame. And Junior was racing at Richmond, so I put that on. And then there was a Richmond race at night, so I put that on. And then Sunday morning, I woke up and watched the NFL. I watched it all day. It was a blast.
Yep, Saturday I was at the race at Richmond.
Bastard.
Yeah, I suck, I guess. We'll continue to talk about how much I suck for going. But yeah, I went to the Xfinity race, which if nobody knows what the hell that is, it's basically just the equivalent of college football to the NFL, basically. It's just like a junior division. It's the second highest division in NASCAR, underneath the Cup Series. But it was a doubleheader on 9/11. We went, watched the Xfinity race in the sun. It was only 80, which isn't bad in the southeast. But the sun was pretty intense, and when you're sitting in a grandstand, not moving, you kind of tend to bake a little bit. And the only spot I missed in sunscreen is right there, as you can plainly see right on my forehead where my hair parts there. It's the only spot I missed.
Sensitive?
It's not bad now. Like, it's still hot. It'll probably peel in a couple days, but it's not bad. Yeah, that's the only spot I missed. I was an idiot, though, and I sat on the end of our group. We had some open seats to our left, and I sat on the end and was just baking my new tattoo, which I doubled up with 70 FPS and then SPF, god damn it, and 50. It didn't get sunburned at all, but it was getting hot, and it was starting to hurt because it was still healing. So that was a terrible mistake. And then about halfway through the race, I was like, I switched seats with my wife and sat on the end on the other side of my dad. But yeah, the craziest thing happened. There was another empty seat right between us and some other people. Crazy, right? Just completely empty. Yeah. Anyway, got a shirt. Didn't really. I mean, we walked around. I guess there wasn't really a whole lot else going on. Felt really nice, but once that sun went down, it was perfect. It was like 72 with a little breeze. It was beautiful. Second race was boring as shit, and we left with 75 laps to go because we were tired. We had been there. I had been up. Yeah, we had been at Richmond since like 11 until basically 11. So we're out in the sun walking around for 12 hours. But it was fun regardless.
Yeah, I could see that getting tiring.
Yeah. Sarah was done. The line was so long, and one of the things that we went to go get food during the middle of the race at night, and we missed 80 laps.
God.
Yeah, we were in line for 30 minutes. Yeah, it sucked. Yep, and then Sunday I woke up, watched the F1 race as soon as I got up, and then I took a shower, and then I watched football literally all fucking day. So it was a great weekend for sports. Yay, go sports. Oh, man. Did you do anything awesome this weekend, Chris?
No.
No?
Spent a lot of time studying.
Sounds great.
Yep. When I wasn't studying, I was online.
You're a smart boy.
Yep.
Smart.
We're proud of you.
It's radiating off you. We can feel it from here. Well, I guess we can go ahead and get started, right? Or were you about to say something? No. All right. Well, something that did happen last week. The PlayStation Showcase took place on September the 9th. And that is what we're going to be talking about this week. So welcome to the Nerdy Cell Podcast. I'm your host, Matt. I'm here with Chris and Jake. Cheyenne's dead again. She continues to be deceased. But I will have some news. So,
wow, I can see the cripsiness on your forehead.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, right there. It's pretty cripsy. The sun was just on my left side the whole day when I was sitting in the grandstand. So
you look like Two-Face.
Yeah. If only the acid hit his forehead. Yeah, on one side.
Yep, in one corner of his forehead.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. So, I guess, we're going to talk about the PlayStation Showcase. That was last Thursday, September the 9th. This was basically, replacing E3 for PlayStation because they've been pretty quiet all summer. They had a little showcase for Horizon the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West. I think they had a little spotlight for that a month or two ago. But it's been relatively quiet since then, other than the delay to God of War. But
Ragnarok.
Yeah, we got some info from PlayStation, and boy, what a conference it was.
Yeah. I just to preface this, I know nothing about half the games that came out that they announced, and I'm like, oh, yep, I want that one. I want to play that one. I'll probably give that one a shot.
Yeah, a lot of them definitely looked pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. This is the most recent announcement, whatever kind of event that I can remember that had a lot of games that I was very intrigued and interested in getting.
Absolutely. Real quick. Oh, go ahead, Chris. Yeah, get your thoughts out real quick. I was going to do the news, but I didn't segue it super well, so that's my fault.
The Deathloop one and the Gran Turismo 7 one.
Oh yeah.
Those are
that's a little tease. Examples. That's a little tease, but yeah. But real quick, I had the news ready, and Cheyenne unfortunately had to die right before the podcast, so I will do the news tonight.
Sweet.
And in memory of Cheyenne, rest in peace. So welcome to the Nightly Nerdy News. I guess I'll be your anchor tonight, Matt, and I had to say that because that's when I'll put the music in, so. So I got a couple things. Had to really dig. There wasn't really a whole lot, especially that we won't be covering in the showcase anyway. The biggest thing though for me is that, well, there's two that we're going to talk about. One has to do with the PlayStation showcase, and the other is something pretty interesting that I think at least some of you guys might enjoy. The first thing is the GTA 5 PlayStation showcase trailer, spoiler, is now one of the most disliked videos on Rockstar's YouTube channel.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Any thoughts? Because we're probably going to zoom right the fuck over that when we get there. We could probably just talk about it now if you guys want. I don't give a fuck about GTA 5 anymore. It's been out for 8 years, and I played it to death for like 4 of those years. And I've been over it since then.
If I'm being completely honest, I fast forwarded through it.
I fast forwarded through the video. It's a trailer. It's literally a trailer of a fucking 8-year-old game. It touts new gameplay features and enhanced graphics. It looks the fucking same. Chris and I were watching it together. We were like, it's the same. It looks identical.
Yeah.
To the way it's always looked.
What is interesting to me is how, on one hand, people are only recently starting to get sick of all the Skyrim remakes or reboots and all that. And that game's just as old, if not maybe like a couple years younger, I think.
Yeah, it came out in 2013, right before Xbox One and PS4. So it actually released on 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
Skyrim came out in 2011, so that's 2 years older than GTA 5.
Okay, but still, the idea that people are more intrigued by Skyrim remakes and all that, but they're just so bitter about GTA 5 remakes.
Because here's some reasons, I think. Skyrim is pretty much infinitely playable. You can make many different characters that look different ways. You can play the game many different ways. There's hundreds of quests and stuff like that. And it's single player and has gotten expansions and has been iterated on. GTA 5, on the other hand, once it came out, when it came out, we were supposed to get a single player DLC at some point. Mm-hmm. And that never came because Rockstar realized the cash cow that GTA Online was, which constantly is receiving updates and bullshit. I mean, it's basically just, I don't even know what the fuck it is anymore. But
Daniel plays it all the time still.
I know. It's a breeding ground for toxicity and 12-year-olds. So I don't care anymore. I'll play GTA 6 when it comes out, but until then, I'm good. Like, I love Rockstar games, but
I've never played any GTA. So I could live with that, with or without it.
Honestly, the story mode for GTA 5 is fantastic. It's an absolutely great game. But you probably would be better off staying away from the online.
Yeah, I mean, you might not have that much fun,
can't they?
Yeah, people can fuck with you nonstop.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone that's any of you guys that if you're watching it, watch the game tonight on ESPN2. You get Eli Manning and Peyton Manning broadcast instead of the shitty ESPN one.
Oh, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. I have it on, but I'm not listening to it right now. But I just remember that. Sorry. So yeah, listeners, we're listening to this during Monday Night Football. So or we're recording this. Sorry. But Chris, did you want to say anything about your thoughts on GTA 5 again being released for its fucking third generation of consoles?
It's just the same thing. I keep seeing memes on Reddit of that like fucking emaciated cow and Rockstar coming up to GTA 5 that's the emaciated cow.
Yeah, with the buckets of milk.
Yeah. Because they just will not stop it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe they have done some improvements on GTA 5 to their credit, like adding the expansion of the races that are kind of like Hot Wheel tracks and
yeah, absolutely. Like, definitely, I don't want to shit on it, but like I mean, a lot of stuff they've added to the online is cool and keeps it fresh, but it doesn't change what the online is.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just a cesspool of give me your fucking money or suffer is what it is.
They really want to get you at all costs to buy one of their stupid shark cards.
Yeah. To buy the like insanely expensive helicopters or vehicles or guns and shit like that.
$2 million hover car.
Yeah, exactly. That would take weeks to grind for in the game.
Yep.
Yeah. And we never really even got heists the way we wanted them. Or maybe we did. I don't even know anymore. That's about as long as I stuck around. We got heists and I was like, wow, this is stupid. Because you have to matchmake for all four parts of it.
Stopped
and you can't
after they added the motorcycle gang shit.
Yep. Yeah, I bought one of the motorcycle gang things, and it's too much, dude. You gotta play, it's a grind-a-thon. You gotta play every fucking week, every day, and I just want to chill and fucking run from cops and, I don't know, fuck it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm over GTA 5. Give me Grand Theft Auto 6, and I'm back. But other than that, I'm good.
I wouldn't even say that. Like I said, I've never played a GTA. I could go with or without them. So
I'd say
I don't know. Like I would still recommend
5 would be worth doing for you.
Absolutely,
just
the campaign is a great story. Yeah, it's a great game,
dude. Okay. Like it's
like,
a shame that
you're
doing a Witcher playthrough right now because if you were trying to do GTA in addition to that, it'd be hard for you to want to.
I was gonna say I've got my hands full right now with The Witcher 3. So
yeah, absolutely.
But I still need to beat Miles Morales. I still haven't beat Miles Morales.
That game's not even that long, dude. That game's like 6 hours long, bro.
I know. I haven't beat it yet.
I beat it the second time in one sitting.
Well,
like without even having to get up or take a piss or anything.
So you
can
beat
just
it
do
first
straight
time
story
and then
missions.
beat it the second time.
Story missions back to back to back, and you can beat it in like 4 hours.
That's the thing. I don't like to do just straight story missions back to back to back.
Well, I know. I'm just saying the second time. That's how fast. I beat it.
Yeah.
Because to 100% it.
I just I don't know. Every time I sit down and start playing it, something happens, so I have to stop playing for that period in time, and then I never pick it back up. So,
well, the second story I've got is that there has been some leaks about some upcoming in development PC ports and PC games. I'll read off all the notable ones, but the reason we have this is because there's a program called GeForce Now, and if you unlock it, you can look into the files and stuff like that. Like if you basically you hack into it and you can look into the files and shit like that, right? So people have noticed that there has been some stuff that's pretty interesting in there, and all of these things. So I'll read what this post is. It's a Reddit post. I had seen this an article about it online, but this is a much more detailed list of stuff. So it says right here, it says unlocking GeForce Now gives you access to NVIDIA's internal database that a lot of work from home developers use for testing. So the last updated updated 6 months ago, but it contains tons of unreleased games like God of War, Returnal, Demon's Souls, all for PC. Now, there is no mention of PS4, Spider-Man, or Bloodborne for PC, but it does have GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas remasters on there. Some unannounced GeForce Now games, like Mafia Definitive Edition. Even the new Uncharted collection for PC, which, spoiler alert, was announced during the PlayStation conference. Along with Alan Wake Remastered, which again is announced during the PlayStation conference. Some announced and unannounced Xbox Studios projects. Announced games like Avowed, Indiana Jones, Fable, something called Project Holland, Forza, and then something called Project Woodstock. Some Nintendo games, like Super Mario Bros. Wii, show up because of the NVIDIA Shield in China. A game called Fight for Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings game. Titan Quest 2 and Outcast. I don't know what that is, but it supposedly will be revealed at the THQ Nordic event on the 17th of September. And then there's a big old list now, so we're gonna go through it. Payday 3, the next Metro game, Project FPS, which is made by Paradox Interactive, Human Fall Flat 2, Hangar 13, unannounced. The Talos Principle 2, Total War 9, whatever the new Total War game is. Untitled Respawn game. Respawn is the company that makes Titanfall. Kingdom Hearts 4. Untitled The Initiative game. Probably Perfect Dark. Sniper Elite 5. Monster Hunter 6. Helldivers 2. I'm excited for that. Judgment with mouse and keyboard support. Maybe not a PC version. It says perhaps Stadia. Halo 5 Guardians for PC. City Skylines 2. As Dusk Falls Season 2. There's a little more, so just hang on here. Space Punks for Steam is a currently EGS exclusive. Tomb Raider Anniversary 2021 and Tomb Raider 25th Anniversary 2021. I don't know why that says in parentheses. Whatever. Stalker. Gears 6. Hitman Pro. Worms Next. Here's one. Destroy All Humans 3.
Oh.
Earth Defense Force 6. Dragon's Dogma 2. You get to make Jeebus again, Chris.
Jeebus.
The Wreckfest sequel. The Wreckfest sequel. Which makes me excited. Crisis 4. And, Chris, here we go. I'm actually excited by this. Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Alright, yeah.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled for PC.
Gross.
Chrono Cross Remaster. Which I'm assuming is, like, in the Chrono Trigger game series. I'm not sure.
I'll look it up.
It's called Chrono Cross. And then, in quotes, Bioshock 2022. Okay. Then there's a Shin Megami Tensei 5 Bioshock RTX Remaster. So that's... and then it says Mirror's Edge RTX Remaster. Batman Arkham Knight Remaster. And
it is related
Final
to the
Fantasy
Chrono Trigger.
VII Remake for PC. So, that's a lot. That's a lot.
The only thing I gave a shit about was Kingdom Hearts 4.
I thought that Kingdom Hearts 4 sounded cool. Payday 3 sounded cool. I liked the shit that I saw when I saw the Stalker preview.
Destroy All Humans 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Wreckfest sequel. Resident Evil 4 remake.
Mm-hmm.
A new Bioshock game.
Yeah.
And then Bioshock remasters. Bioshock, Mirror's Edge, and Batman Arkham Knight remasters.
That'll all be cool.
So, thought that'd be pretty. I thought that's pretty awesome. That supposedly all of those have been used on the NVIDIA GTX. The GeForce Now database for testing for PC. So, but that's going to do it for the news. That was a long ass news segment. Sorry, but we talked a lot about the GTA 5 thing, so we'll probably skip that here in a minute. But anyway, now we're going to talk about the PlayStation Showcase from September the 9th. What we're going to do, we're going to kind of go in order from all the cinematic trailers that we saw during the showcase. But first and foremost, what I do want to say is I'm so glad that the game developers are just giving us what the fuck we wanted. That we wanted for years in terms of like, I don't want you standing on stage talking and vomiting spec jargon garbage out of your mouth. I don't care.
Just show me what's coming to play.
Just show me the games.
Next gen fish, Matt.
Yes, Call of Duty Ghosts. Fuck
Yes.
you. Next gen fish, though. Baby. They swim away. It's so next gen that they did it in Mario Sunshine on fucking GameCube. So next gen. Oh, I remember that, man. That was a good day on Reddit. That was a good day. That was a good day to be alive. Oh. But anyway, we're gonna go in order based on all the games. I wrote them down in order. But yes, thoughts before we talk about anything specific.
What's the first
Was it
one?
Was it a decent showcase for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, I watched all of it. The only one I actually fast-forwarded through, or announcement I fast-forwarded through, was GTA 5. Because we talked about it. Because of what we talked about. Like, why
Yep.
I don't care.
There were only like a handful of games in the whole display that I wasn't like, yeah, I'd probably try that. In my opinion.
I agree.
Like, they had such a variety of games, but at the same time, I found almost all of them interesting. With the exception of a couple.
You mean you weren't interested by GTA 5 again?
No. I don't even want to consider that part of it.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Plus, we already knew that game that was coming out. But the big news is it was delayed, so to March or spring or something. So that was what a way to announce it, right?
Yeah.
Just a trailer that says a new date instead of this fall.
Yeah, it's like, woo.
Yeah. All right. Well, the first thing we saw, I'm gonna try to stall here for a minute, Jake. I don't know where Jake's at, but first thing we saw was an awesome cinematic announcement trailer. It was a teaser for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me. Inject it into me. I want it. I need it. I'm ready.
I saw an interesting point someone made on Reddit about how the original one was an Xbox exclusive, but the remake is a PS5 exclusive.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that too. Yep.
So there's an excuse for me to get a PS5, I guess.
Yeah. I can't wait. Cannot fucking wait to actually play this game because it passed me by, unfortunately, in like 2004 when it came out, or 2003. And I'm so excited. I've tried to play it multiple times, but it's just so fucking old. I can't handle it anymore. It's just so fucking old. The combat's terrible. Can't wait.
This will probably be fun.
Did you hear what we were talking about, Jake?
I'm sorry. No, I'm.
First game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. I knew
full
that was
Star Wars RPG. Character creator. Dialogue options. Lightsabers.
Cool.
I'm down.
Yep.
All I've heard is people jerk off about it for years, so I'd be interested in trying it for sure.
Yeah, it's absolutely one of the greatest Star Wars games ever made.
Is it one you want to get new, or you want to get used?
Oh, I'll be buying it first day. Absolutely, 100%.
You're not going to wait to see reviews? You want to be just go in blind?
Yep.
You're raw dogging this motherfucker.
Even if it's bad, I don't understand. Like, the only thing that could be bad about it is the gameplay and the performance, right? All things that can be... And the gameplay, there's no way it'll be as bad as the original. So if I can get the story through something that still to this day has, like, today's standards, even if it has subpar gameplay, it'll still look better and play better than the old game from 2003.
True. So
unless the game is performancing, like the performance is terrible, which will be updated, then it'll be fine. Unless they completely change the story, then it's not a remake. So,
yeah, that's fair. On the topic of remakes, do you think Witcher 1 and 2 should get a remake?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes, please give it to me.
Me too. I would love it.
In the Witcher 3 engine?
That's what they that's what they need to do. Instead of making Witcher 3 enhanced, they should have just remade the first one, the second one, and the third one all together in one collection for next gen or whatever, whatever this updated hardware is, and it should have just all been on Witcher 3 engine.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if those became like later DLCs for the Witcher remake.
We'll see. Well, it's just the enhanced edition. The only thing they've announced for that is the Netflix DLC and updated graphics. So,
we'll see.
The second one, though, the second thing. Oh yeah, no, you guys didn't answer. Are you guys getting it on release, waiting for a sale, or not touching it? What are you gonna do?
Do we know who's developing it?
Yeah, but I don't remember off the top of my head. It was on there. It's not EA or anything like that.
That's right, because they severed their ties with EA.
Yeah, it's not BioWare.
Oh, so it won't be on EA Pass. Maybe. I might wait. Just because it's like not a must-have, but it's definitely...
We're going to say an ideally in a perfect world, so I don't want you to take anything... Like, if everything was perfect, would you buy it the day it came out?
I still think I would wait.
That's... So, Chris.
Well,
what I mean perfect is, I mean funds, things going on in your life. You don't need to think about what that is 2 years from now.
What I took into account was reviews and actual how the game runs and stuff like that.
Okay.
In a perfect world, the game comes out and it's the way it's supposed to be. I'd still probably wait. Give it some time.
That's fair.
Yeah, I would, assuming I had a PS5, I would probably get it on release.
That's what we're going to assume. It probably won't come out for like 2 or 3 years. Probably. I'd be willing to bet that development just started on it. Probably, maybe, they might be a year in. So, if it's anything, like, there was no date, so. I should have wrote down the dates with these, but it doesn't matter. The next thing that they showed was a game called Project Eve that Chris and I wanted to hate on for like the first minute or two,
but then we were
just like, I can't. It looks awesome.
It's too badass.
It looks too badass.
This is Project Eve is like the number one game that I want a PS5 for.
That's insane to me.
It just looks cool. Like,
yes,
Bayonetta mixed with.
This is what I wrote down. So it looks like it's a JRPG style Soulsborne game. And then I said, looks badass, really fun. Almost kind of like Devil May Cry mixed with Nier Automata and Bloodborne is what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It looks sweet.
It looks like a game style or genre that I've never played before, but I'm willing to start there, and that might be the worst mistake to make. But I'm definitely willing to start there on Project Eve.
Yeah, it definitely looks sweet.
Yep, it looks fantastic.
We definitely did not want to like it initially, though. We tried, but it won us over.
That's good.
Yeah,
and that was all gameplay footage too. It wasn't.
So it's probably pretty close. I don't think it had a release date, like an exact one. If it did, if any of these did, I apologize because I forgot. It was a total oversight for me. I forgot to write them down, but sorry.
Here, I can look them up while we talk about it.
Okay, that's fine. If you look the video up and like fast forward to the end of each trailer or
just
something.
give me the name and I can type it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Project Eve. But this one I will need to see a little bit more before it comes out before I decide if I want to buy it on release day or not.
Yeah. It does not have a release date currently.
Okay.
I would want to see reviews, but I'm not saying I wouldn't get it like week of.
Yeah, it's not a day one must have for me, but it's a game that I definitely will be getting.
Yeah, it's a game that I'll be like, that I will definitely keep my eye on. As long as it has decent reviews and stuff like that, then I'll probably pick it up, either on release day or later that week or whatever, within a couple of days of it coming out. As long as everything looks good, it looks pretty fun. All right, the next game that we were shown, which I think does have a release date, is Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I believe it said March or something.
What is it?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I'm sorry, you keep breaking up on my end. Something Wonderland?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Did you get it that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the one with
it's a Borderlands game. It's
okay. Yeah. Okay.
This is what I wrote down. I said Borderlands with a refreshing fantasy setting. Looks like lots of great co-op fun. Can't wait.
25th March 2022.
Yep, I'll be getting it. As long as you guys are getting it, or as long as one of you guys get it, I'll be. Fuck it, I'll probably get it regardless.
I hope it's cross-platform because I can get it on Xbox One, and I will get it.
Yeah. If that's the case, then yeah, we'll play it. Because I mean, we tried to play Borderlands and we were enjoying it. This is going to be like Borderlands gameplay with it looks like create a character and a lot of just stupid, goofy bullshit.
As I was watching the trailer, I was like, "Oh my god! Please tell me this game is called Gungeons and Dragons." I was kind of disappointed it wasn't.
Oh man, I
definitely
an opportunity
I do agree. Yeah. I do agree that it looks like a fun. We need all four of us online playing.
Yeah, it just looks like a fucking Saturday night. Let's fucking shoot some shit. Who cares? Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like. And it looks really funny. I'm actually excited for it. For me, yeah, I'll probably get it. I'll probably get it day one.
Absolutely.
Like I said, as long as there's not like some catastrophic reviews that are coming out that are bombing it, like before that, like the week before.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the only thing that'll keep me from playing it.
Yeah, I'll definitely get it.
Yeah.
If not day one, the week of or the month of.
I want it week of at least, if not day one.
Yeah. Yep. I was really iffy on it the first time I saw it, and then I think when I watched this trailer again, I was like, you know what? That just looks fun. It just looks fun. That's all I have to say. Just looks fun.
Yeah, you'll be well.
So March 25th, 2022.
Yeah. Yep. Can't wait. All right. The next game was a brand new game that I had definitely not seen before. It was Forspoken. The game that started off with the chick monologuing in her apartment talking to her cat, and then she got like transported into a weird world with like a coil bracelet thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing I wrote on this is it looks like it looks great, has fantastic looking graphics at least, and the gameplay looks like Control mixed with Prototype, and I'm excited to see more. Don't know if I'm going to be buying it, but based on what I saw, it looks like it could be damn fun.
It looked pretty interesting to me.
Did it have a release
gameplay
time?
Looked? They're targeting spring 2022. The gameplay looked interesting. I liked some of the mechanics I saw, where you had like elemental abilities coming from those coils on your ring.
Yep.
It could be fun. I don't think it'd be an immediate buy for me. I would probably wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah, it looks like one of those third-person, like kind of like superhero-esque, where you just fucking rinse through all your enemies until you go fight some bosses and shit kind of game.
Yeah.
The world looked fucking sick in the trailer. Like the graphics on the landscape and stuff looked amazing.
It did look really cool. It looked. I really liked Prototype. I kind of like that style of game. So I would definitely be interested in checking this out. Maybe at least first month.
I do agree. I want to see more about it though.
Yeah, I want to see more. I want to see more before I really decide. It's probably just because of the trailer, but the audio seemed completely off from a lot of the cutscenes in it, and the audio also sounded like the voiceover audio sounded terrible in the trailer, to me. But
we'll give it time.
I just want to see more. But I'm very interested. Next thing we had was Rainbow Six Extraction. I just put complete pass.
We skipped this. This is what Matt and I fast forwarded through.
Yeah, this was the only thing we skipped.
I have never played a Rainbow Six game in my life, and from what I've seen and heard, I don't plan on ever playing a Rainbow Six game.
Yeah, this seems just like it's so random.
It just to me feels
Who
like
asked for this?
A random fucking DLC they could have just put on Siege.
They came out like 6 fucking years after the game came out.
Yeah, then it's like they're making a full-ass game about some fucking random tangent.
About a mode.
Yeah. It's stupid.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
It's a pass.
How much?
Yeah.
How much do you think it's going to cost? It's going to be a full-ass game price, right?
I would be
let me
shocked.
see.
That would be a
What was it
mistake.
called? Rainbow Six Extraction?
Rainbow Six Extraction. That would be a mistake. It's got to be like $30 or $40. If it's 60 or 70, like some of the new games are, no way, man. No.
It releases
way.
in 2 days, 6 hours, and 21 minutes. Let's see how much it's going for.
Didn't even know it was that close.
I'm checking on Target, so
Okay.
So they're going to be competitive with most places.
Well, all new games are set.
it's going for $59.99.
Nope. It's $60. No.
Yep.
No way. No fucking way. Absolutely not. This is gonna bomb. I don't want to say that. Like, I don't like saying that about a lot of things, but
Rainbow Six Siege, however, at Target is going for $30.
Get Rainbow Six Siege. Get Rainbow Six Siege.
I was gonna say that's probably
Fuck
a better buy than
It's a
Extraction.
better buy because it's all multiplayer, and I mean, this is just like a co-op game mode that they're about to sell for $60.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. This feels like it should have been a DLC.
With 6-year-old graphics and a 6-year-old game engine.
Yep, they just reskin maps and
It's the exact same. Like, it's the same. It doesn't even look any better than Rainbow Six Siege, which came out in fucking 2015. So, yeah. The next thing, Alan Wake Remastered. I only just wrote, could be a good opportunity to play it for the first time, but I probably won't.
I catch it on sale.
I've seen playthroughs of Alan Wake, and it just doesn't seem like anything that would really interest me.
This game, to me, I remember I bought this game on 360 at GameStop used, and it seemed more like a walking and looking simulator the first 2 hours of the game, and then I just took it back the next day.
Like a high-tech click and point adventure?
Kind of, yeah. I would probably play through it all now, but I'm not buying this. I'm really fucking sick of seeing... This is a pet peeve of mine, right? And I want you guys to weigh in on this. I'm tired of seeing games, quote, remastered when all they are is upscaled.
Yeah. You're not changing anything about
you've upscaled the resolution and the lighting. Cool. Thanks. Still looks terrible.
Let me pay you full price for it again.
That's what I liked about when they did the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. They said, nope, we're just upscaling. It wasn't Super Mario 64 remake.
Yeah, I don't like
Mario
that.
Galaxy
I think that's a fucking... It's a money grab.
Yeah, no.
It's not remastered, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess maybe it is remastered, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. A remake implies that there's some kind of substantial change to it.
Yeah, see, a remastered to me is enhanced graphics on the exact same engine without change. Like, they just go in the exact same game and enhance the graphics. A remake is a totally from the ground up remake of the game.
100%
like Resident Evil 2 and stuff like that. And I just... Calling something that just has 4K resolution a remaster pisses me off. Because you know why? In 7 years, when we move to 8K, we're going to get a fucking remastered version of the remastered version of Alan Wake, guys.
This has an October 2021 release date.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't play it the first time. Probably won't play it again.
You could catch it on sale in 5 years for $3.
I mean, I could just buy it on my fucking PC and have this resolution. Like, okay.
I would honestly rather watch somebody play through it on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm getting some sort of...
I would do that probably before I bought it and played it. 100%.
Me too.
All right. The next one was GTA 5, and then I wrote again ? Fucking why ? And I said we're tired of this game.
That sums it up precisely.
So yeah. All right. One that I know Chris was pretty excited about was Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
It looked like a very interesting game. It looked like a game I've never it didn't look like anything I'd ever seen before. It looks very interesting, but I don't know. I don't think it's up my alley at all, so I don't think I'll be getting it.
I don't think I'll be getting it either. It didn't at first in the trailer when you see people disappearing and stuff like that, I thought, oh, okay, I'm intrigued. Where's this going? And then it just kept going, and I was like, I'm confused. I'm not about this. Pass.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot. The impression I got based on the limited gameplay we saw was that this also looks like a walking around simulator where there's no like real combat.
I couldn't tell.
Again? I'm sorry.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
I couldn't tell if it wasn't real combat or not.
Like, it just looked like these, like, yokai or ghosts or whatever just come up to you and you just shove them away or something like that. Like, it didn't give me the impression that there's a way you could sneak around them or, like, combat them or anything. I don't know. I don't know. But, again, whatever. I'm sure a lot of people...
a very vague release date of 2022.
Ah, okay. I've seen it shown many times. I've seen it at an Xbox show. I've seen it at this show. I'm good, but I'm sure there are people out there that will enjoy it.
It's safe to assume that until we get to the PlayStation Studios games, these are all multi-platform games.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
So far, all the games we've talked about have been multi-platform.
The only one that I think that will probably be exclusive, well, the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is exclusive. Project Eve, because it's a JRPG, leads me to believe that it'll be exclusive, at least on release date. Tiny Tina's Wonderland is not exclusive. Forspoken could be, but it didn't give any info on that at all. So,
no, you can pre-order Tiny Tina's Wonderland on Xbox One, Xbox One S, X, and PS4 and 5.
Okay, all right. So the next one we got was Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm in. Think it looks really cool. Looks really fun. I'll be buying this in like a month or two. I think it comes out October. Like 21st or something. If I remember.
I'm not sure. I'd be willing to buy it if when you played it you were like, oh yeah, it's cool, but I won't be picking it up on a release or anything like that.
Yeah, this game comes out October 26th. So I agree with Matt. It looks fun. I'm a little hesitant because of the flop that the Avengers game was. That came out.
It's different. This is a single player game. This is a single player campaign game.
I know.
Again,
I'm
also
just saying,
thought the same, but yeah.
I'm just still feeling a little hesitant. I'll give it some time to gain some traction or fall if it needs to. I'm not hoping for that because it looks like a lot of fun. My question is, we only saw gameplay as Quill, so I'm curious if you get to play as any of the other characters or not. I'm not sure. But assuming everything goes well, perfect world scenario, I'd definitely be interested in getting that game.
Yeah, I think it looks interesting, and yeah, I'm super disappointed about the Avengers game, but it's not the same genre of game, so I think it actually looks like it could be fun. And I like the characters, so it looks wacky. Any other thoughts?
No.
Okay.
It looks fun. I hope I get to play as Rocket because Rocket's badass.
Yeah. Then we had a really kind of weird announcement trailer. Like, I rewatched this again. I don't know if it was an announcement trailer or not. But it was super weird looking. It was Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Also, super weird title.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I was watching this trailer, before I saw the title, I thought it was like a modern day Assassin's Creed. For like
it looks
about 30 seconds.
It looks like Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
Yeah, I had to look it up because I'd already forgotten what it was.
What's it called?
Yeah, so that Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Yeah, it's a super weird title.
Let's see. Initial release date is... That can't be right. Oh, according to Steam Store, is a thrilling free-to-play battle royale game set in the vampire world.
Oh, it's a battle royale. Okay.
And it is already out. September 7th, 2021.
Ah. Yeah, I don't care.
So maybe that's why it felt so out of place.
Is it free to play?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it then. I'm willing to try it. If you guys want to sit down and try it one night, I'm down. If not, I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah.
I saw Nosferatu and I was just like, oh, give me Regis. Put Regis in there. And then that was it. Any other vampires you guys could think of that you'd like to see?
Alucard.
Yeah, I'd agree. Or how about Dracula?
or Regis.
Yeah, that's literally what I just said, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said Regis, but... Yeah, I don't care about that game. It looks... this is what I wrote down. I said, I don't know, looks fine. Will probably end up being a forgettable multiplayer game that no one plays.
I was going to say, our silence is pretty telling about how we feel about that one.
Yeah. Sorry, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt.
I bet it's probably going to have a lot of microtransactions and shit, like hit this skin and move faster and fucking quieter and be better.
Yeah, and be like
pay to win.
Fucking marijuana ghillie suit Nosferatu. $10.
You're just saying that because Allie bought the marijuana ghillie suit.
Yes, because I also didn't know that was a thing until I saw her walking in it in the lobby.
I almost bought. I'm still going to buy when I get paid the anime Blossom pack for zombies because I fucking love it. I love the decals that comes with guns, blueprints. Speaking of, can I make a quick tangent?
Yeah, go ahead.
I fucking hate the new map they added to Outbreak Armada.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I hate the map and everything it's in.
It does kind of annoy me. I just don't like having to go around on the boats, and swimming is kind of in the ass.
I was gonna say I hate that it's not land.
I thought it would.
I really hate it.
Like last night, I was thinking it would have been cool if they at least like crashed the 3 biggest ships together,
and you could
take the shitty small ships around on the edges.
Have a fucking bridge.
Yeah,
have a boarding bridge.
Exactly. So,
but no,
Armada is a terrible map, and it's kind of downgraded Outbreak for me.
Yep, it's terrible in multiplayer. It's terrible in Ground War. Is that what I played that in?
I think that's what it was.
And it's also terrible in zombies. So terrible map.
Yeah, you guys haven't missed up until now, and that bums me out.
Yeah, the map sucks ass. But a game that comes out tomorrow that I will absolutely 100% be buying on Friday, that's coming out to absolutely rave reviews right now, is Deathloop. Comes out tomorrow.
I want that game.
Yeah, this game is about an assassin that lives the same 24 hours over and over again until you can kill like all the
8 bosses.
Until you can kill you're like these 8 bosses, but while you have to figure out how to kill them all without dying, you also, I think, have to figure out how to escape an assassin that's also trying to kill you. Which, the concept, what I've heard of it, I'm going to look up a couple reviews. So, Chris, I want you to talk about it.
I thought it looked pretty cool. Does it come out for PS4 and Xbox One?
It's PS5 and PC only.
See, damn. I'm going to be fucked. I won't be able to play this game. Sad face.
Yeah,
but
baby.
To me... So,
go ahead.
I know this is kind of like, I don't want to say childish to compare it to this, but the 2 things that remind me of it, just based off of the missions and the gameplay mechanic as well, is it reminds me of Crackdown 3. Is it the one that came out free for Xbox?
Not free, but on Game Pass, yeah.
It did come out, yeah.
So, the one where you have to kill all the main bosses to, beat the story. That part is what connects it to Crackdown to me. And then the 24-hour loop, it reminds me of Majora's Mask, which I hated that mechanic in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Sorry to you Zelda fans. I hated that mechanic. It was super frustrating and annoying to navigate. So it makes me... It's like 50-50 for me because I love the whole 8 bosses to beat the game kind of mechanic of Crackdown, but I hate the 24-hour loop. It was very frustrating in Majora's Mask. But I don't know. I don't have a PC or a PS5, so maybe I'll watch some people play it or hear from you, and maybe my mind will be changed. I don't know. I'm going to say undecided right now. I think that's a fair bet for me because the game itself looks great. It looks like fun to play. Story sounds like a lot of fun. It's a definite maybe for me. It's going to take some time for me to figure out for sure.
Yeah, so IGN, and take this with a grain of salt because I fuck IGN. But they gave it a 10 out of 10. PC Gamer gave it an 89%. Metacritic, it's at 88 right now. Let me see. Here's some real quick headlines, I guess, for some of them. Deathloop review. Not Arcane's most surprising game, but probably its best, which says a lot because they made Prey and Dishonored 1 and 2, which a lot of people all love. It's looking like, says Deathloop review roundup, a Game of the Year contender. It's and it says Deathloop review, an intricate mystery and an amazing action game. Deathloop is officially the best reason to buy a PS5. Deathloop review, all you need is kill.
All you need is kill.
Deathloop review, time warp tour de force. And then here's one that says Deathloop review, this is not your daddy's Dishonored.
Oh, wow.
So it's getting damn good reviews so far. Let's see what some of the Metacritic stuff says. So here's one. It says, here's a review on here. If at first you don't succeed, die again. Oh no, this is the summary for the game. From the team at Arcane Lion comes an innovative take on first-person action. Deathloop transports players to the lawless island of Black Reef in an external... they spelled that wrong. In an internal struggle between... they wrote internal. Sorry, I think it's trying to say eternal. Welcome to the lawless island of Black Reef. Jesus Christ. In an eternal struggle between two extraordinary assassins. Explore stunning environments and meticulously designed levels in an immersive gameplay experience that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Hunt down targets all over the island in an effort to put an end to the cycle once and for all. And remember, if at first you don't succeed, die again. I don't know what any of the gameplay actually is like, but what it sounds like to me is almost like a roguelike first-person shooter, similar to and maybe you don't level up, from getting experience through each life or whatever like that, but maybe it's Hades-like in that aspect, but I don't know.
Keep trying to get further and further and further.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A lot of these reviews try to dude, there's 93. Okay, so there's been 79 critic reviews at the moment. 93% of them are all positive. There's a 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll be getting this game. Anyway, yeah, if you have a PS5, get this game. Normally I probably would get it on PC because it's a shooter, but I need something to play on my PS5, so I want a next gen experience with the next gen controller.
Something to justify buying a PS5.
yeah. You shut your mouth. But yeah, I'll be getting it. The next game was Kid A Amnesia Exhibition. It was that game, Chris, that you said kind of looked like it might just be like an interactive experience.
Oh yeah,
like almost like a gallery type of game
with the kid playing the ukulele.
No, that's the next one.
Oh, what's it called again?
Kid A Amnesia Exhibition. It looked really ominous, like you're just walking through a bunch of hallways, and it had drawings on the wall, and it was all dark and red and stuff like that.
And you're watching
it had really ominous music,
like a recording camera.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Chris said he thinks it looks like literally it says exhibition, so it might just be like an exhibit type of game.
Yeah, where you just wander around.
Where they've created an immersive world just for you to explore in a certain way. But that could be what the game is. But other than that, I had no interest in it. It looked cool, I guess.
Yeah, if it was free,
I literally got nothing from it, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, the next game was that one. It's called Tchia, I guess. I'm probably pronouncing it super
probably
wrong.
Chia.
Yeah, Chia with a T. Tchia. This game, I think, looked really interesting. It's like, this is what I said to Chris. It looks like one of those kids games, but it's like, so you know how like Disney and DreamWorks are like all these kids movies, right? But they're super critically acclaimed and they're like crazy, amazingly good, and like
because they're fun for kids, really but them. Deep for adults.
I think this game gives me those vibes.
Me too.
I was watching it and I was just like looking for a reason to be like, it's a kids game. But like with the trailer, it looks super heartfelt and like really fucking deep, and it just looks beautiful. By the way, it looks like you're like a little girl that has the ability to shapeshift into like animals and stuff. But there's like it's also I don't even know. It looks crazy. Like it looks like it's in an open world with I don't know. It looks really cool though. I think I will probably get it.
Yeah, I kind of tend to agree with you. I definitely will keep my eyes open to see more, whatever more they have to share.
Yeah, it looks like one of those really under the radar Game of the Year candidate types of games. Mm-hmm. Is what this looks like.
That's fair. I would I'd give it a shot for sure.
But it looked like a game that a kid could really enjoy, and an adult as well. And
as a parent, you're watching your kid play it, and you play through the whole story, and by the end, the parent's sobbing, and the kid just doesn't understand why.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like I don't know how good the game will be, but it looks like it could be a masterpiece. Is what it looks like to me, based on that trailer. It was a fantastic trailer. The trailer just might be really selling me on it, but it looked amazing. The art style is great. It looks like I don't know if it's in a made-up language, but it looked like it's in a like foreign language from English. I don't know what language it was. It could be a real one, but I don't know. It had subtitles, but the language that they were speaking, it was like, if it's fake or a made-up language, it was crafted in a way to where like I can still, even as an English-speaking person, I get all the inflections and the emotion and all the words they're saying, even though it's not English. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow. I never thought I'd bring up my past at being a Defense Language Institute student in the military, but yes, 100%. That's when you start picking up. You might actually be good at the test that you have to take before they say you're good enough to be a linguist in the military, called the DLAB, Defense Language Aptitude Battery. It's a test completely compiled of made-up languages where you're supposed to, and some of the questions are like, where was the inflection? Can you tell? Was this a question? Was this a statement? Can you sense the urgency?
Is it read, or do I listen to it?
You can read it, and they will listen. They will speak it to you. So,
okay.
But yeah, that's actually a huge part of the military, at least for the Air Force recruiting process, is that test, and that's a huge part of it. Can you tell because it's something like, was that a question?
It sounds
like a question. So it's questions. It's a test that goes through shit like that, and that's how they tell if you're able to at least qualify for entering that language, that training. So, it was really interesting. Just brought that up. Sorry, I got to nerd out about my past career, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit. Get out of here. Any other thoughts on that game that looks pretty badass that I'll probably end up crumbling and getting?
I'll get it. I'll give it a shot.
Looks like a game I'll play through with Sarah, like from start to finish. I was
literally about to say, it looks like a game that Allie would like to play, and I'd watch her and be like, this is actually pretty cool.
It's a good idea.
Next up, we had Uncharted Remastered, I guess, for the PC. I'm not getting this. I don't care. I've never played. I tried the first one when it was old, but I don't care. It's just fucking
modern day Indiana Jones.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
It's just like cinematic, over the top set piece Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm probably wrong, but I've got so many other games that I'd rather play. Tomb Raider is enough for me, and I still don't even like that. I still don't even like that much, honestly.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider's okay.
It does get
fine, but I don't know, I like playing as Lara Croft anyway. I think she's a good character now, not back in the day, but yeah. Anyway, all right. The next thing we saw, this is when we start getting to Sony Studios awesomeness here. We had a new Insomniac game, just a teaser trailer for
No
Marvel's
release date, nothing.
Wolverine, baby. Wolverine. Give it to me. Inject it into me. I want it.
I hope it's...
And what I wrote was just, yes,
Hell, you could...
it's Insomniac. Yes.
You could give me a suppository of it. I don't care. Get it inside of me.
Yeah, I want it. If it's anything like X-Men Origins Wolverine, the game, fuck yes.
I hope it's mature like that, yeah.
If it's anywhere near the caliber of Marvel's Spider-Man and Miles Morales, it's going to be ungodly. I cannot wait.
I don't think there was a release date for this, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's a game because I know how much my dad loves
It is a
Wolverine.
game.
It's a game that I want to have my dad just sit down and watch while I play. Because I know how much he loves Wolverine.
Man, I hope they get Hugh Jackman to voice him. God damn it, that'd be awesome.
Would be perfect.
I don't need it, but damn it, that would be awesome.
That would be like the cherry on top of the perfect ice cream sundae.
Absolutely.
It's not necessary, but it would just be like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a game that you definitely keep on your digital collection forever.
Yeah, damn right, my digital collection.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
Digital collection, baby. Right on the shelf with all my other digital games.
That's right.
Oh, man. Then we got a good, pretty long look. I think it was the longest showcase of the night, other than the very last one. Gran Turismo 7. I just wrote, looks like Gran Turismo. I have iRacing. Probably won't get it, but I might.
Is Gran Turismo well, I guess I should ask this the other way around. Is Forza Microsoft's answer to Sony's Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Forza Motorsport is, not Forza Horizon. Forza Motorsport.
Okay, I forget that there's two different versions of Forza. But
yeah, Forza Horizon is the arcade
free roam driving
entry-level free roam driving game. Yeah. Forza Motorsport is more of the sim. Even though I've played it, it's not that good. I used to think that yeah, well, fuck you. It controls horribly with a wheel. Like, those cars don't drive like real cars at all. So
they're not real cars.
I thought the
video game.
You shut your mouth.
The motorsport manager mode that we saw in the
there was it looked like
Turismo.
they teased almost like a motorsport manager, which might even be worth the purchase.
which just looked cool.
It did look badass.
And the graphics look great.
Motorsport manager, absolutely. Racing games are always top of the line because none of the shit moves. The only thing that moves is the wheels.
And the background.
It's not, in the background. It's not a person with wrinkles and pores.
Yeah.
So it could look really fucking good. So
they'd make it look fucking good.
Absolutely. But yeah, it'll probably be $70 and I probably won't buy it. So, but that's okay.
I won't get it. I haven't played a Gran Turismo since 2 or 1.
I haven't played since 3. I haven't played since 3. So
Gran Turismo 2 was the shit.
The only one I remember playing was on a demo disc.
That was the one with the super big ass, thick ass case that had 4 discs. Chris, you remember that? Gran Turismo 2 had 4 discs.
Yeah,
didn't
it did. My dad and I spent so many fucking hours playing that.
To me, it was always a pain in the ass to play Gran Turismo, and then when you first start the game, you have to go through all the licensing exams and shit. That is, especially as a kid, I was like, I don't care.
I just want to race
fucking
the fast
drive
car,
this
please.
car. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
You gotta drive your Honda Civic and earn it.
Yeah, but what it would do now is it would get me into it and be like, oh yeah, shit. Okay, all right, fucking driving this Prius.
I gotta fucking deserve it.
Parallel parking. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I deserve. I'm not good enough for all that other shit yet. Yeah.
Put yourself through the ringer.
But yeah, no, probably won't buy it. Probably won't. Unless it's fucking amazing, everybody's jizzing about it or something.
You know what I wish they would remake?
What is
or
that? Sir?
Remaster? I don't even care. Burnout 3 Takedown.
Oh yeah,
please.
That was.
But it's still owned by EA, so it'll never happen.
I know it was such a good game.
We got a fucking Burnout Paradise remaster, which is just upscaled, but
No, I want Burnout 3 Takedown. That was...
I know.
I spent hours on demolition
Takedown mode.
Takedown mode. Yeah. And it introduced me to so many bands. My Chemical Romance, Sugar Cult. It's just so much music that basically formed who I was in middle school.
Nerd.
I need that game back.
Now we're going to get to the last two games. The whole reason why I watched this shit. We had Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Jake, who was monologuing during the thing? Do you know?
I think...
Do you have a guess? Because I know exactly who it is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure it's Kraven the Hunter.
Okay, yes, you're correct. You are correct. Yes.
I knew it instantly.
I knew it. Chris knew... I was like, oh, that's Kraven. Yes, we got Kraven. He was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure. Because just the way he was talking, he's like, I've hunted and I've never had anything beat me. I was like, oh, it's Kraven the Hunter. It's got to be Kraven the Hunter.
And then, of course, the reveal, though, at the very end of the trailer, we get Venom. which means black suit at some point. But speaking of suits, I liked the new version of the Insomniac suit. It looks really clean. It looks way better. I like how much darker the red is compared to the one in the first one.
Deeper,
it was a little too orange for me.
And I haven't seen. Did Miles' suit in
No,
Miles Morales?
No, that's
did it have
new
those
as well.
red stripes?
The red stripe on the side. That's new as well.
Yeah, that was clean.
You know what that actually reminds me of? His suit. It reminds me of fucking Robin from Batman and Robin.
Oh wow! No, that red stripe down his arm was really clean. I love that. And I like how the Insomniac suit had like the spider arms from the Iron Spider.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, super excited. Spider-Man 2, I'm ready.
Oh, can't wait.
Unfortunately, it won't be till next 2023.
Yep. That's what I told her. I was like, well, at least I have time to buy a PS5.
Yeah.
Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time. But I really would recommend replaying the first one. It's good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I don't know. I want it so bad. I've been waiting since I beat the first game the first time. I've been waiting for them to drop something about Spider-Man 2.
I'm just ready for the black suit.
I can't believe how well of a job the guys who made Spyro have done to Spider-Man. Like, can you imagine being part of that team? Like, yeah, I worked on Spyro. Then 20 years later, I did Spider-Man.
They've always been really good at traversal in their games. Like, movement and traversal has always been a huge part of their games.
I don't know. Have you played Spyro 1?
Back in the day, back in like 2000, it was pretty damn good.
It was rough.
No, it was good, dude.
I beat all 3 of the Reignited trilogy. 100% of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember Sarah wanted that game really bad, and we got it, and she played it one night. Never played it again.
No, I 100% of them. It was fun.
By the way, that's a remaster.
Yeah, it is. I prefer Spyro
the exact same
over
game
Crash.
and the game engine, just with new graphics. That's a remaster.
You know what's hilarious to me while we're on the topic of Spyro is I always see Spyro as the PlayStation mascot, not Crash Bandicoot. I prefer Spyro.
I don't
over
really
Crash.
see either one of them as a mascot for PlayStation, to be honest.
At least for PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's how I first got to know Spyro on PS1.
Yeah.
Here, wax poetic about the first Spider-Man game real quick while I close my door.
Go for it.
No, Insomniac one. You do it.
I didn't play it.
Chris hasn't played it.
Yeah, I never played
You
it.
haven't played it?
Mm-mm.
Dude. Well, I mean, I'm going to start off by saying the fucking line that everybody says. It feels so great to web sling. I mean, to traverse through New York the way you do as Spider-Man, it feels so good. And I know it's super predictable and super annoying to hear that said for the 4 billionth time, but it just feels so good to swing through New York as Spider-Man. It hasn't felt that good since the PS2 Spider-Man 2 game.
Speaking of which, by the way, because I'm back, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I completely 100% trust Insomniac to make a really good game. The only thing I'm demanding from them is fully fully momentum-based web swinging, like in Spider-Man 2. It's still technically, it's still technically like animated, like just fully animation-based in the newer one. It's disguised really well, but in Spider-Man 2, you could not web swing unless you had something to shoot the webs on.
Yes, I have noticed that before in some.
And when you would swing down into the ground, he would start running on the ground while swinging. Whereas in the newest game, there's like a small barrier that keeps you from touching the ground if you swing too low.
Yeah. That's fair.
I just want 100% because you could control your left and your right hand. Remember, you could have two webs out at once and then like swing back and forth and charge it up and slingshot yourself.
And I want what's his name to narrate the tutorial.
Fucking the guy that's Ash in the Evil Dead. Fuck. Oh man, yeah.
I want him to come out there and say, "Hey, dickwad," because he's such an asshole. Just, "Hey, dickwad, press circle to jump." It's just stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
I want him to narrate.
man, I miss that shit. Yeah, I would love a Spider-Man 2 remaster.
I would too.
That'd be sweet.
And can they please put in some pizza time missions, time trial missions, please?
Pizza time
with the exact same music, the super stereotypical Italian music that gets faster the less time you have.
Nothing was more stressful as a 7-year-old. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Yep.
I remember I would just climb up to the top of the Empire State Building and jump and die because it was funny to watch Spider-Man just like, ugh.
He would always face plant. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because you would do this. You would hit the ground like,
Yep.
What are some suits you want to see? Spider-Man 2. And then we'll do maybe like a little plot prediction.
Suits? Well, it's I can almost guarantee you we'll get some sort of tie-in to No Way Home.
Oh, 100%. We'll get every suit from that. Absolutely.
They already gave us the Raimi suit, which I was.
We need Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit is really nice.
Yeah, not the Amazing Spider-Man one. That one, the eyes were so weird on that one. I don't know. Because the collection of suits you get in Miles Morales and Spider-Man, they did a really good job of throwing in the most iconic ones, at least.
I need Superior Spider-Man. I need that one.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I don't know. I can't think of anyone that's not already in the game.
Well, we'll surely get a black suit, obviously.
Cyborg Spider-Man. I want to see that one. That's a legit suit. Or I guess a legit Spider-Man.
All right. Well, since it's kind of hard to think of them off the top of our head, but what about... I don't want to get too... we don't need to spoil anything.
Craven's going to enlist Venom. That's all I'm going to say.
No.
I think so.
No. Try not to spoil anything from the first one for Chris, but... do you think... See, since we didn't see the black suit... like, there's no way they're going to do Venom without giving Peter the black suit first, right? Like, there's no way.
I don't know. These are completely fresh stories from Insomniac.
Let's also not talk about who we... let's not talk about who we think Venom is. Because that'll be spoilery.
No.
For Chris.
I don't know. The story... I mean, okay, you fought, 6 people in one major battle.
Yeah.
But that wasn't your main villain.
Yeah, I know.
It was completely OC.
Chris, you know who the main villain is in the first one, right?
No.
God damn it. All right. We're not going to be able to talk about it. We're not going to be able to talk about it.
It was a complete OC for this game, and I don't think that, at least going off of previous games, I don't think that these two will be our big baddies. They'll have a big part in what's going on, but I don't think they'll be the main protagonists.
Protagonist
or antagonist. Sorry, I have a headache. I have a sinus headache.
So do you think they're going to go with you think they're going to go completely new route with Venom, based on what we saw at the end of the game?
No.
You think that was just the origin for the symbiote and not necessarily who it's going to be with?
They still stuck true to the Doc Ock story to a degree, you know. I think they'll keep to the truth of the Venom story with the symbiote. So,
well, if that's the case, then Peter has to get it first. Then,
yeah, and has to get rid of it.
Yeah,
it'll incorporate Miles at some point.
Yeah, I think
him and Miles will be working on it together, trying to figure it out.
I think you'll get it. I think he'll get it in the first 10 to 15% of the game, and he will, because he has a black suit. Obviously, it's going to change him and make him angry,
aggressive,
and an asshole. And it's going to give Miles. Obviously, he wears a black suit, so people are going to think that it's the other Spider-Man, and not only that, he's going to be giving a bad image to Miles, obviously, but.
And then Miles will get in trouble and stuff like that.
Yes, and he'll be mixed up in the bullshit because I think he's going to... Obviously, the thing that always happens, or not always, but the thing that is generally the theme as to why Spider-Man decides to get rid of it is because he either kills someone on accident or almost kills someone.
Yeah.
Close to him. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to boil down to him beating the shit out of Miles with the suit, probably. Over them having over Miles trying to stop him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Either that, or Miles will end up beating the shit out of him and then helping him rip it off.
Yeah,
it's going to be one of those. There's going to be a conflict there, probably about halfway through the game. Before, I think this game's going to be really long, based on the fact that we saw 2 villains in the trailer. Kraven's going to be the first half of the game. I don't think Kraven's going to have anything to do with Venom. At all. No.
Oh, okay.
Kraven is going to be the villain at the beginning of the game that gives rise to Venom because I bet Spider-Man is going to have to use the black suit to either beat Kraven or kill him. And that'll be the thing that's like, holy shit, I need to get rid of this.
Okay. I can buy that.
So, that's just me. Could be wrong. But they could do a ton of different things because Spider-Man's super fucking old, so... They could do something new. I don't care. I don't care if it's exact. I'm not one of those guys that's like, it has to be exactly like the fucking comics, or I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, I get people wanting to see like stories that they love, right? But why do you want to see something that you know is like how it's gonna end? Exactly. Why wouldn't you want to see something new?
Exactly.
Like, why does it matter? You want to know every single story beat the entire time? Like, when I'm going to watch through the Netflix show, The Witcher, I'm not going to be like, it's fucking different. Like, every fucking time. I don't care. I want to see something new, or if it is the same, cool.
You just want to be entertained.
Yes, I just want it to be good, that's all. I don't care if it's different. As long as it's still good, that's awesome. Like, there's nothing... it just drives me fucking crazy. People are like, it's not the fucking same. They fucking changed it. Anyway, alright, we can move on to the last thing. I guess, I'll be buying Spider-Man 2 the day it comes out. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try to get my hands on whatever the most expensive edition is if it has a statue.
It's a definite pre-order.
Oh, 100%. Chris, you're probably gonna, give it an incomplete because you haven't even played the first one, or...
it looked good. It looked cool.
Like, you've never even played a Spider-Man game, right?
Never.
God damn, that's insane to me. But that's okay. You'll have to write that wrong soon enough. I hope so.
Yeah, I'm not disinterested in playing it or something. I just haven't... I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't played it.
Well, to be fair, between the first 3 games... There weren't any really, really good Spider-Man games other than Web of Shadows that you really needed to play. So if you missed out on those and Spider-Man 64, then, it is what it is, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how much you like it. Alright, the final game. Jake probably doesn't have much to say about this, but God of War Ragnarok. Let's go.
It looked cool. It looks
great. I'll be buying it day one. I already know. 100%. First one was fucking great.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another gripping tale.
That theme just gets me that really just simple like, duh, duh, like when it's just super deep. It's just, oh, dude, it's so good. Fucking,
It is good.
We'll see if we can get his Jake's opinion on it or not, but I don't really need it. I'm sure he'll be like, oh, I haven't played the first one, so I don't really care. But god damn, it looks awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I think I just look forward to some fucking badass boss battles and doing puzzles and listening to their fucking banter.
Absolutely. Jake, God of War, what do you think?
I have never played a God of War game before because I feel like
you don't need to play any. You only need to play the one before this. And I'm telling you, especially now that you're about to have a son, it'll hit deep for you.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll give the first one a shot at least.
Yeah, fatherhood is.
Dude, it is one of theme. It is a generational defining game, I would say, of last gen. Absolutely.
It's good. It's really good.
It's fantastic. It's really long though. But it's a great game.
It's not super hard to figure out either.
The thing is, the old ones, it's different gameplay from the old ones, isn't it?
It's a totally different. This is a reboot. It's a spiritual successor, but it uses it's actually, I would even say it's better you don't know what happened in the first ones because you get trickles of information through the first game.
But as far as gameplay goes, because I remember the original God of War was like a top-down kind of perspective. Isn't it?
It was like third person.
No, it was really far back third person, but it was more of just a hack and slash. It was really similar to you just run through linear levels and set pieces and just slash people to death, and then you get to a boss
Hades?
fight and you kind of, and then you just brutally murder the bosses. It was more of an over the top action game. That
was actually a question I was going to ask. Was
totally
they've changed game style, I guess. So
yeah, I would even say it's kind of similar, but the tone is so much different. Okay. It's so much more mature than those other, and I don't mean like mature in the way like, yes, you need to be mature to, get through the bloody gore and garbage, right? But I mean like, just it hits on a mature level.
Yeah.
Like themes
yes, absolutely.
are deeper than just
mature themes.
Killing.
Oh, 100%.
Mindlessly. It's talking about like fatherhood and the role of like legacies and shit. I don't know.
No, I'll have to give it a shot then.
Absolutely. It's so good. You could probably get it for $20 or $30 for PS. I mean, probably not even, probably 20. I bet you it'll be on sale soon.
Yeah.
Well, let me get through The Witcher, and that'll be my next game to go through.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it.
Yeah, I guess that brings us to our end. I do have just one question though. So after watching this, there was a thing that was in my brain, especially scrolling through Twitter, and I need to ask you guys a question. So why do people still feel the need that they have to choose a side in this fake console war, right? Because you know what I saw on Twitter all weekend? Fucking PlayStation fucking won! They won PS5! They won it! They fucking won! And I'm like, what did they win? Why? Why do people care so much?
I don't know.
Because they want to say that their opinion, that they were right? Like, what are you right about? It's not...
At this point, there's just so much media. Just shut the fuck up and be happy that you have the opportunity to live in a time where you can get so many outlets, so many avenues of ways to experience multimedia and just enjoy it. There's no point for this to be a console war anymore.
I wonder if some of it is like Sony paid shills. Just they won.
It's probably just trolling bots, but I'm sure like the 10% of people that actually feel that. And it's a real fucking thing. When I worked at GameStop, every day there were people that were like, oh, fucking Xbox would never have games these good, or fucking, that's why I'll never play PlayStation. Like, why? You're limiting yourself. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
It's true.
Who fucking cares? Like, it's like Chevy and Ford, right? Who fucking cares? If it's a good car, fucking drive it.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy games. And if that means I have to buy 2 consoles, then so be it. Or 3 consoles.
I'm just so tired of every Xbox post is a fucking PlayStation stand, like fucking taking a shit on him. Every fucking PlayStation post, it's so annoying, dude.
Which is funny though, because a lot of the time,
Twitter
the official
so
Xbox and official PS or PlayStation Twitters,
they congratulate each other.
They're always
everything.
talking back and forth to each other, like, "Hey, nicely done! Congratulations on this."
Yeah,
we're coming for you. And
Xbox,
if they do hint at it, it's always like a ho-ho, tongue-in-cheek kind of like...
Yeah, it's a wink, nod, like... Like, I don't even think Xbox and Sony are really even competing against each other anymore. Their business models don't even align. Like, PlayStation obviously wants to sell these single-player masterpiece stories, right?
Yep.
They're in the storytelling business. And they want to sell consoles, and Xbox is in the just play whatever you want, man. Just play whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Just play the games. Just enjoy it. Have fun. That's the business they're in. Like it's not even it's not a competition. I don't know. It bothers me. It probably shouldn't, but it's just super annoying.
It annoys me for sure, definitely.
I just feel bad for those fucking morons that are like, I'll never fucking touch a PlayStation controller.
Well, then they miss out on games. They miss out on great games like Spider-Man and stuff. So
yeah, like if you're one of those people, fuck you. Don't listen to this show.
That means less jackasses that buy them and cop them and what's it called? They scalp them.
Scalp them.
Yep.
Nah, they would buy them. They don't have to touch them. They're in a box.
No, I mean the games.
Okay. Yeah. Well, fair enough. Anything else you guys want to touch on before we get off here?
No.
I have made 0 progress on The Witcher 3 since last week.
That's okay. You've been busy.
We've been on...
I mean, the baby's been imminent
mode
for a week and a half, so...
Yeah, we've been on high alert mode, so...
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm not trying to rush anything, but hopefully this time next week, the baby will be here, or you'll be having the baby. Hopefully, you won't be on next week's episode. Because that
Fingers
sucks.
crossed
That would,
for sure.
God damn. Is he past the due date already?
No, Thursday is her official due date. So
okay,
if I'm
so
recording
like 4
next
days
Monday...
from now.
Yeah, if I'm recording next Monday, then I'm going to have
I mean, she said it herself. She already has a
spouse.
fucking gravitational pull going on, so...
Yep.
I mean, and I don't know if it's like second baby syndrome, but she looks like she's been ready to pop for a month and a half, 2 months already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So,
but
fingers
God
crossed.
Damn. Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Yeah, I feel so bad because she just cannot move at all.
Just remember, she wanted it. All right, and on that note, it's time to end. Please rate and review the show. If you're pregnant and you want more babies, I don't know what to tell you. Follow the Twitter at Nerdy as Hell Pod. Go to the YouTube channel Nerdy as Hell Gaming, where sometimes we'll have the video versions. Sometimes it'll just be audio. If there's anything like super like if you need to see the video, then I'll post the video. If not, it'll just be an audio version. But sometimes I'll probably post like certain segments. Like at the end of the month, we're going to start doing card breaks, and I'll post all those separately if the whole video is not on there. We now have Patreon. Go to the Patreon, support us. If you do, all that money just goes straight to the show to make the show even better. Follow the Instagram. I think it's the Nerdy as Hell Podcast, all lowercase. And I don't know what the fuck the TikTok is. Do you guys, Jake? Do you follow the TikTok?
I do, but I don't know even anywhere how to find it. So
we'll have to resurrect Cheyenne to get that information.
Yeah, maybe when Cheyenne's not dead, she can come and talk about the TikTok that's been started.
It is all lowercase, the Nerdy as Hell Podcast on Instagram.
Okay. All right. Well, with all that said, we will see you guys next week, and stay apologetically nerdy.
Stay apologetically nerdy or unapologetically nerdy?
Unapologetically nerdy. Don't apologize. I'm sorry. Fuck. Good catch on that one, Chris. More than a year in, and I just fuck it. Who cares, right? All right. Stay unapologetically nerdy. We'll see you guys next week.